wants to tell you that American industry and American commerce is dead. Well, guess what? Knock, knock, son, because Neville Island begs to differ with you. Yes, folks, I'm in Neville Island, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Home of industry. This is American industry, just like you. Hardworking Americans crushing their weeks. And I know you are, because at the end of this very hard day, you decided to take your time out and watch two grinders tell you how to have a good time. And from Neville Island all the way here to Tiny Box Vape Shop in Kennedy, you'll see the beauty of Pittsburgh. And when I say the beauty of Pittsburgh, I don't just mean the Steel City, I mean the most beautiful vape shop you've ever seen in the history of America. Tiny Box Vape Shop 2. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the Chino Brothers Season 1, Episode 16. Leo, what do we know about 16?
In Germany, you can drink at 16.
Oh, that's true. Brandon, what do you know about 16?
There's 16 men on a dead man's chest.
And I shot those suckers and I'll shoot the rest. But don't forget, you're not here for that. You're here for Season 1, Episode 16 of the Chino Brothers. There's 16 men on a dead man's chest. And I shot those suckers and I'll shoot the rest. You remember that one from the Beastie Boys, dude?
16.
Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves.
Oh, that was so good. Great album. Great album. And man, wait, it's Neville Island? Is that what that's called?
Neville
Island.
Yeah, Neville.
Okay. Very cool, man. You always get some cool footage, man. And even
was that cool?
Was pretty amazing. Yeah. Was that like a bright sunny day and it's out? I mean, you just filmed that like a couple days ago or what?
I filmed that on the way to the shop. Actually, like I filmed it on the way to the shop. I got out, I got my camera out, I started filming, and then I realized, oh, this is in picture taking mode. Like it wasn't in film stuff mode. And I was like, oh, great. So yeah, so like I took like 7 pictures. I'm like, dude, get into regular mode. And it was like, no, thank you. And I was like, all right, well,
it looks legit though. It looks clean, clear, crisp, beautiful. I mean, I'm a little jealous, man, because I live in Bakersfield, California, and from the
that
bridges,
river.
Yeah, it's beautiful. From the we got the Kern River, and there's no water in it for once it comes down the mountain, you people watching in Bakersfield, no, it just gets here and then just kind of disappears and it's just dirt. So we have a park called Beach Park too. That's just dirt that overlooks the Kern River. It used to back in the day, 100 years ago, there'd actually be water, but not anymore, man. So I'm jealous. That's beautiful. Really nice.
Yeah. So Neville Island, it's up the street from Tiny Box 2. So I was on my way there. I tried to film it. I'm like, this ain't working. Then I was like, well, I'll just film the second half first. So the part where I walk in the shop, I filmed that first. And I was like, oh, then when I was driving back to Westview, I'll stop in Neville and do a shot. Pretty much what I'm doing is all the things I did on TikTok before I get kicked off, all the like cool looking things that I filmed. I'm like, oh, dude, I can start at the beginning of a Chino Brothers intro. So
really cool. Yeah, I love it. So what's happening over at Tiny Box?
Dude, this is how I feel about Neville Island, bro.
Nice. Pittsburgh.
You see that?
Everybody.
That's it.
Yeah, I dig that.
They got that in Bakersfield?
Probably. Yeah. I got it. We got our Bakersfield versus everybody. They got to have it. Or we'll say like 661 versus everybody, which is our area code. I got to hit up the Mercado Latino is our swap meet kind of where you can get all like the cool like T-shirts and stuff and everything. And pupusas. I don't know if you know what those are. That El Salvador food.
The El Salvadorian, like it's the puff.
Kind of quesadilla kind of thing.
Yeah.
Meat. Oh, yeah. Super bomb. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right, if you guys are watching and Adlai sounds like the guy from Silence of the Lambs, put it in the comments because I can't tell. Brando says, what's up?
What's up? No, for real. If I do have a weird sounding deep voice.
I don't think you do, but maybe you do. I don't know. This is the cool part is that this is the first time I've shot using the 360 camera in my house. So it looks like I like it because I think it looks really 4K. And if this works, then we're going to send one to Adlai. However, you can see like my closet and my wife's lamp over here. So,
she has good taste.
She does. She does very good taste.
IKEA?
Good taste in husbands. That's what she's got. Yeah. Just kidding.
Husbands. How
Good tasting
many?
wife.
It's like-
Just one. Just one.
husband. Good tasting husband.
Gavin said, "What's up, guys? What up, Gavin?
What up, Gavin?
Dude, Gavin's been working hard, bro. So I got to give a big shout out to my man Gavin. Got to give a big shout out to my man Brandon. Brandon's been holding it down for the shop. Just learning leadership, bro. Man, I sound like Tony Robbins. Learning leadership. Dude, it's just hard, bro. Like leadership's the hardest thing, and you don't realize it until you're in leadership. And
until
until
you get sued. You don't really, yes. That's a whole nother Chino Brothers episode. That one's
speaking of husbands, when we were kids, there were a couple young ladies who we thought we'd be their husbands at one point or another.
Hoped.
And they were our they were our 80s crushes and our 90s crushes. So Adlai, you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
It doesn't matter, but I can go first. The girl that I thought was super dope and was from a sitcom from Who's the Boss. You remember Who's the Boss? And it had was it the Manny, kind of the nanny dude?
Here, watch this. You ready? Watch this. Tell me if I'm doing a good job. Ready? Watch this. Angela, Samantha.
Yes.
Is that good? Was that good?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that was great. So who's the boss? Alyssa Milano was my super duper hardcore crush. I thought she was gorgeous. And back then, before DVRs, you had to take it in while it was on the screen because once it's gone, it's gone. That was. I don't know if this is appropriate, but the blank bank. Remember the blank bank?
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep it PG, but yeah,
the thing is, when you're a kid that age with Alyssa Milano, it was either her or Nicole Eggert. Do you remember Nicole Eggert?
Nicole Eggert, not bad.
She was on Charles in Charge, but that wasn't you said 90s crush when we were going over show prep. So for those of you who don't know, me and Adlai, it's okay. Me and Adlai go do show prep on Mondays, and so he's like, "Dude, what about 90s crush?" And I was like, "All right." So I got one, but all right. So Alyssa Milano, she was on Who's the Boss, and then she was on that show with the witches. What was that one called? On CW. Charmed. Yeah. Then she was on Charmed. Now was Charmed Alyssa Milano more your thing?
Well, yeah, because she was growing up by then. Yeah, she was an adult. You know what I mean?
But you were a kid when she was a kid, though, so it wasn't like 50-year-old Adlai was watching Who's the Boss. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, that's kind of weird.
Age. I'm 2 years older than her, so
she's my age.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I thought she was awesome. I thought she was great looking and everything too. But I want to hear who your
no, because how'd that turn out? How'd that turn out for Alyssa Milano?
She got really strange, really weird. She kind of got very political. And I won't take a stance on celebrities and movie stars and musicians getting political. So my stance is it can be annoying. That's what I'll say. Totally and it's annoying. Like, dude, entertain me. Don't tell me how to vote.
I could care less who you voted for. I'm serious. Yeah. Like, dude, and on top of it, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I do get kind of fed up with white people explaining to minorities how they're supposed to feel. I was so glad that Asian Hate Week was only a week, dude, that like it didn't go on forever. Because like, dude, I'm telling you, bro, like so many white people that are celebrities want to talk about Black Lives Matter. It's like, bro, you don't know what this is about, man. Like, I'm not trying to hear your opinion. No offense to those people. God bless them for having an opinion, but don't tell me your opinion. Here's what you can do. Go on a reboot of Who's the Boss and get my money from HBO. That's what you can do. Y'all want to do some good in our society? Don't tell me who to vote for because I'm paying attention. Right. Make me entertained.
Yes.
Find that blonde lady that played Angela. I think the mom, remember the mom was kind of a hussy. I think she passed away, so we ain't going to get her. But then Tony Danza, that dude still looks spectacular at like 63. Bring that man on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gavin, I feel the pain. I feel that pain.
Yeah, because, me and Gavin have had these conversations because he's black. So I'm like, when Asian Hate Week started, I was like, oh, man, I don't know how you're dealing with this, bro, because I can't deal with this. Like, I'm done. Yeah. I am 100% done with the hey, Bart showed up, man. I'm 100% done with the white liberals telling me about how I'm supposed to feel as an Asian American. No offense. And once again, this ain't the Rush Limbaugh show or whatever. And I do have anti-Republican ideas too, for that matter. But here's the truth. Alyssa Milano, please do not explain to me how you feel about politics.
Just be hot. That's all. That's all. All you got to do. You know what? Really, you just don't even have to talk. You don't have to talk. Just look great. Nah, that's probably
once again, folks.
But I'm saying
the views
I'm kidding.
Adlai
I'm kidding. But as an actor, singer, entertainer, whatever, just do that.
Yeah, that's your gig.
Entertain us.
Yeah, your gig is to sing. Your gig is to like get the bump on, like whatever it is. Like, bro, I don't care, dude. I don't care who Run DMC voted for. I don't care. It's none of my business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do I care? So Alyssa Milano, I agree with you. She was a nice looking young lady back in the day. But this is the thing about celebrity crushes. I don't think you're supposed to be with them. Well, because think about it, bro. First things first. If you're good looking, you got a bad life. You just do.
It's unfair.
Well, think about it. You think you're smarter than you are, especially if you're a good-looking girl. You think you're smarter than you are because all the dudes are like, "Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart." Then you get around someone like me that just tells the truth all the time, and it's like, "Oh no, that's a dumb idea." And it's like, "But so and so said it was smart." It's like, "Yeah, so and so wants to sleep with you."
Yeah.
Well, no, they don't. I'm like, "Yeah, they do. Trust me."
Yeah, they do.
So like, that's the first part where it would suck to be good-looking like that. Then you're a celebrity. Of course, everybody's going to pretend like they give a crap about whatever it is you're saying. It's like, oh, yeah, please tell me more about, I mean, everything, what kind of crappy food they eat, all that stuff. It's like, oh, you have to try this biscotti. I don't like biscotti. I like store-bought cookies. I'm not going to eat your food. But everybody else falls for it, right? Now,
totally. Absolutely.
Yeah. So now you think everybody's listening to you all the time and you watch CNN, Fox, whatever it is. You get a half a political opinion and you're like, well, everybody listens to me, so they're going to love this. It's like, no, we're not. We want to hear you sing. We want to watch you act. We want to see you dance. Don't worry about politics. You ain't changing nothing. They're all criminals. If you haven't figured that out by now, you're dumb. Like, they're all criminals. Here, I'll tell you American politics 101. You ready? Don't trust them.
Yes. Do
not trust them. So
absolutely too. And to go one step further, they want to make themselves rich. So whatever going to work in their interest is what they're going to do. So again, in my opinion, I feel like.
Well, and then on top of it, and then on top of it, it's like whenever you get one of these bleeding hearts that's like all about, oh, it's not fair and the poverty and equality and whatever. It's like, all right, cool. Last I checked, you got a lot of money. Just go ahead and kick down. Just go ahead and kick down, man.
Yes.
Look, man, there's a lot of projects that need a new playground. There's a lot of like infrastructure that could be done in the inner city, man, in the hood. Look, you're so good. You're so good. Look, man, I'm looking at your net worth. I could Google that on everybody right now. I can find out what everybody's worth. It's like, Alyssa Milano, you're worth $28 million. Why don't we shave off a couple of those? Kick down, baby.
10%. 10% is all we asking. 10%.
No, man, she's all about it. But here's my point is that like when you're a kid, you don't realize that the pretty looking person on television or in the videos or whatever isn't just a normal person. You're like, oh, look, there's a pretty person. And that pretty person will probably just like to hang out with me because I'm a fun person to hang out with. But in real life, it's like, bro, you know how it is. They got handlers. They always like, dude, they don't have normal lives. They don't have any friends.
Yeah.
They don't have any real friends.
No real friends. Mm-mm.
Yeah, they're at cocaine parties when they're 14 and a half getting hit on by Harvey Weinstein or whatever. You know what I mean?
Grown men.
Like,
yes.
Yeah.
I'll make you more famous.
Yeah. So imagine if you would have met Alyssa Milano at 15, 16 years old or whatever, and then you guys would have had a romance and gotten married and whatnot. And now you're, later on in your life, and she's up with this kookiness, all this kooky political stuff, bro. You're like, listen, I just want to watch reruns of Who's the Boss, and
eat dinner,
have some
That's
pizza.
all.
Yeah,
simple.
I don't care about Biden. I don't care about Trump. Just leave me out of it.
Yeah.
No, Adlai, blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, dude, I'd never go to your crib. If you're married to Alyssa Milano, dude, oh my gosh. Dude, she'd be just as bad as all the rest of them you dated and messed around with, man. Just kidding. Adlai,
I never dated anybody political. Did I?
No, but they almost should have been the craziness they were. But Adlai's had some very nice girlfriends. I'll leave it at that.
That's
God
too
bless
funny.
But anyway, yeah, dude, I'm telling you the truth. It's like when we're kids, we see these people and we think they're normal people, and it's like, but you're not. Like, so you're just looking at it, like, for all we know, it's like these people might eat freaking poop for all we know. You know what I mean? Like these people could be into some really weird stuff, but what they're presenting to us, we're falling for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you remember a couple of years ago though, you'd see the celebrity like asking celebrities to proms and stuff, and some of them would actually do it? How many of those go unanswered?
You mean kids asking celebrities to go to prom?
Yeah, like it's my senior prom, ask Taylor Swift or whoever. And sometimes the celebrities go. But there's got to be a little weird. Yeah, it is.
That's a little
there's
weird.
No doubt. Yeah, because it's a prom, dude. Yeah, so it's a little strange, but...
Well, it kind of shows their mindset, right? It's like, I still want to feel like I'm the king of the prom. I still want to feel like I'm the king of the high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Or they missed out on it, weren't popular in high school.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And this is a way to kind of be like, yeah, check me out now. Granted, it is odd. It's very strange. Because, if we had YouTube back then and I said, all right, Mike, help me put together a video so I'll ask Alyssa Milano to the prom. It would have been weird. It would have been weird
if she showed up. That's the problem. Now, here's the next thing is that, like, I feel bad for female celebrities. Because, like, it's definitely about what you look like, and you are never going to look as good as that 1 year you look good. You know what I mean? Like, there's always that 1 year where it's like, that's the Cindy Crawford you look back on, the J-Lo you look back on, whatever. And then everything else just becomes a shadow of that year. And it's like, you do understand that's why we like you, right? There is one reason we like you, for real, Jennifer Aniston. And it just ain't working no more.
Yeah. Well, dude, even remember Paco put me in check that one time when I was like, man, but all these girls say I sound good. He's like, dude, you're on the radio. Of course you sound good. And you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you take that. And here's another thing too. There's always someone coming up right behind you. You know what I mean? As you peak.
Yeah. If you're a young model or actress or something like that, a pretty girl. Yeah, dude, it's awful for them. So like I feel bad for Alyssa Milano, and I feel bad for my celebrity crush when I was young. But I'll be honest with you, this was the last celebrity crush I ever had, and I never understand when people do that thing where they're like, oh, my wife will let me sleep with these 5 women. And I'm like, what?
Oh, the office pass? Is it office? Hall pass. Hall pass.
Whatever it's called. I'm like, what? Why would you tell that to your wife? Like,
so
why would?
Odd.
Yeah, because it's like, well, my wife thinks it's okay for me to cheat as long as it's with these 9 people or whatever. It's like, what? Like, do you not like the way your wife looks? Does your wife know you don't like the way she looks? Like, that's not nice, man.
Really strange. That's really odd. Really odd. So, hey, but I gotta know. We gotta know who's yours.
What was mine?
Yeah,
dude. It was when we were in our 20s, because you said 90s, and it was Britney Spears, and so like by the time we'd gotten into radio, we knew a lot of record reps, and like we knew a lot of like indies and like promoters and stuff. So I honestly thought that I was going to meet Britney Spears.
Interesting.
I honestly thought that. Like,
there was a chance, huh? You thought there was a chance, huh?
Well, dude, here's the thing. But then when I met Jessica Simpson, and I realized it's like, yes, you'll meet. And I met one other pop star. I can't remember her name, but she only had one hit. But you'll meet this person, but they're surrounded by people so that you can't be like, hey, you going to the club this weekend or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like their people are like, no, like this is it. This is how it works. You get to stand 3 feet away from them with 9 people around them, and that's it.
And keep your distance before social distancing. It was like, keep your distance. They're here on a promo run. They're going to do the drops. They're being nice to you, so you'll play the record and get a selfie, So, yeah. But, it was always weird, too. Do you remember, like when Jessica Simpson, I feel like we got pictures, I think. But where do you put your arm? I always felt like weird. I was like, kind of just put them on my side. Or if I put them around, I'd be like, I wouldn't touch. I'd kind of have them back. Like, I don't know. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Well, it was weird all the way around. So like, it was the short time where you and I were both producing the morning show. So that's the first part that was weird about it. Then next, she came down and she had a girl that just combed her hair the whole time. She sat there and combed her hair out of her face the whole time. Yeah. And then like I wanted to get her to say things for Dick Paco. Like I wanted her to actually say things on the shortcut for Dick Paco. But like all her people were there. Her rep was there, you know, like I feel like her dad was there because I think he was her manager.
Family. There was family there.
Yeah. And then the girl that was combing her hair. And it was just, what's up, Christopher?
Hello.
Hello. Good to see you. But anyways, so yeah, I feel like her family was there. She was combing her hair out of her face. And then when it was time to take pictures, I probably just put my arm around her now. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I didn't care, dude. I was like, what are you going to do? They kind of creepy guy.
They kind of know the game too, I would think. But obviously you keep it up. You keep the arm up. You don't go.
Yeah. But when she left, she was like, I was like, all right, well, it's nice to meet you. She's like, oh no, I'm a Baptist. I give hugs.
Yeah. You lucky mother sucker.
Well, then also
Jessica Simpson, you got a hug?
Yeah. She said, don't talk about Nick Lachey. We weren't allowed to talk about Nick Lachey.
Right.
And that was it. And I remember you wrote the question to ask her if she was going to be on RC Cola, if she was going to push RC Cola. She's going to be on RC Cola commercials because Britney had been on the Pepsi and Christina Aguilera had been on Coca-Cola.
And yeah, so they're all sponsored. So
yeah. But anyways, getting back to my celebrity crush, it's like, dude, I've recently found out. I don't know if you saw this. I saw this on the Andrew Schultz show that so when she went crazy in
Britney.
Like 2008, when she went crazy in 2008 and shaved her head, I shouldn't even say went crazy. When she had a mental breakdown in 2008 and shaved her head and like smashed the car and stuff like that, her dad put her on an endowment so that way Kevin Federline wouldn't get all her money. It's $2,000 a week. That's what her endowment is. That's what she gets paid. So she just did that residency at Caesars. She made $108 million. Her dad gets 10%, or was it 1.5? I'm sorry. Her dad gets 1.5% of the gross off the top, bro.
Gosh.
Like, yeah, before anything's paid, he gets his taste. And then she gets $2,000.
That's a week?
Yeah,
Wait,
man.
where does the rest of the money go?
Dude, no one knows what's going on, dude. The Britney Spears stuff is crazy right now. You haven't been paying attention to this? I don't even pay attention to anything, and I'm paying attention to this.
Yeah, the part I heard was that her dad's super controlling, and they said, we don't want you to have any more kids.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They made her get
They did the IUD, right?
Yeah, they made her get an IUD, the birth control, so
which
she
is
won't have any
insane.
kids.
Insane.
Well, yeah. But then she can't tour if she's pregnant. You know what I mean? So like that's what's going on, dude. Her dad, apparently her dad is controlling her, and like she came out and said it. Yeah, she came out and said it. This is bananas. But once again, I am super glad that my celebrity crush did not work out. Could you imagine how horrible my life would be right now, dude?
How are you gonna live off the $2,000 a week? How are you gonna live off that little bit of money?
It's not the $2,000 a week. It's think about like the Illuminati crap that must be going on around there. That like they got to keep their mouth shut about, dude. Like there's got to be some Epstein-esque type of weird stuff. Because think about it, bro. Why would you marry that weirdo Kevin Federline?
Yeah, he was just kind of a random dude. And I think he's like from oh yeah, he is. He's from Clovis, which is just outside of Fresno, about 2 hours from here. And what's the point? I mean, it just seems really strange. Do you think her dad had something to do with Federline being married to her?
No, I think she found Federline and is like, oh, this is the first dude I can talk to because all dancers are usually gay, so I don't, like they're not going to hit on me. This guy and I get actual alone time together. Oh, look, he's a street tough. Maybe he'll save me from this nuttiness of my family. And granted, I'm making this all up. I don't have no idea if that's
total
how it went
speculation.
Down. Yeah, 100%, 100% Mike Ichimura speculation. But dude, do you remember that line in the Dilated People song where he goes, "MCs come at me, or MCs come at me. You better find a better line. I don't respect MCs. I respect Kevin Federline." Do you remember that lyric?
Just for locking down Britney. Yeah, Britney was gorgeous. Yeah, no question about that. But yeah, there is a lot of baggage. I even heard her dad was like collecting all this money, but still lived in an RV. down in some tiny town in Louisiana somewhere off the grid, kind of. So you wonder, where does all that money go? That's insane.
Dude, I don't know. Here's what I got to say. Here's all I got to say. I'm glad I'm married to the person I'm married to. I love my wife. She's still attractive at a little older age than I met her. She's 25 now.
Nice.
For the, I don't know how many of the time, but like my wife still, dude, I'm telling you this, people still are like, why'd you marry Mike when they talk to her? So I'm like, good. You're right.
Yes.
I punched above my weight class, fools. Get over it. But yeah, so
Very
Britney,
funny.
I mean, dude, Britney Spears. Ugh.
Hey, now what about this though? Because you grew up in SoCal. I grew up in SoCal. There was a girl that I thought a lot of people had a crush on was Gwen Stefani.
Dude. I went to a No Doubt concert. I don't know if I ever told you about this, but I feel like everybody has this story. I went to Bush opened up for No Doubt. It's like 1993. Go to the show, and I swear she stared right at me and just started dancing and like had her eyes locked with me for like 6 seconds. Then she looked away, and like the rest of the entire show, I was like trying to get her attention. Like, hey, look at me.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
I bet you everybody has that story though. I bet you, because think about it. How smart is that if you're a singer to just lock eyes with somebody for 6 seconds and then just never look at them again for the rest of the show? And that person's like, hey man, they know who I am. It's like, no, they don't.
Eye contact's a big deal,
Yeah,
right?
probably.
If you're at the club, I mean, that's why they put us way up above at the Rock, so we couldn't accidentally make eye contact with anybody. But yeah.
Anyways,
okay.
yeah. So yeah, Britney Spears. Thank God neither of our celebrity crushes were ever the people that we ended up marrying, because how awful would that be?
That'd be rough.
I will say this. I heard that some people have a certain celebrity crush on a guy called Baby Bash.
Baby Bash. Oh my gosh. Even and I'm not trying to put his age out there, but he's older than me by a year or so. But even, we've got a concert coming up on Groove.
That's right.
And he's going to be there.
Nice.
and when you mention it, there's girls in their 20s that are like, oh my gosh, all I want to see is Baby Bash. He seems so fine.
Well, he looks good for 51 years old. Now, granted, I've seen several different birth dates for him all over the internet. So I've seen like 1975, 1969, so on and so forth. However, when I listened to him, like talking about the eras he was in and like what was going on during those eras. So he was like, I was playing college basketball when Back to the Hotel from In Too Deep came out. And I'm like, yeah, you're 51.
He's got it. Yeah. Cause that was 89, 90. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, you're 51.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. So he gives away his age. I feel like he might have a fake age that he tries to tell people, but bro, that's going to have to screw up you're going to have to rewind how old you were during each, phenomenon.
Yeah. Yeah. And nobody can fight age. It is what it is. Yeah. But
looks good for his age though.
Women love him. Women do love him no matter what age the women are from in the 20s. Cause he's still making music too. I mean, he's still making stuff, Well,
he wasn't born named Baby Bash. What was his real name, Adlai?
You're talking about his real government name, Ronald Ray Bryant. And there's a couple songs where he's like, Ronnie Ray. That's kind of where I knew that from. But you look it up. Yeah, you're like, Ronald Ray Bryant, which is very interesting.
Bryant's nuts because it's not a Latino last name. And we know Baby Bash is a Mexican rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Daniel Big. He finally talk about
me.
That's right.
Nice. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, so Baby Bash. And he was born in Vallejo, V-Town, the same as In Too Deep. So when you mention In Too Deep, they're the same area, the Bay Area. And
they were homies too. That's the crazy part about it. So like when they were coming up, he was born in Vallejo in 1969, folks. We just got to get over his age. October 18th. His dad was Caucasian, which is why he has the last name Bryant, and his mother was Mexican, but his dad was a gangster and his mother was as well. So they were either selling heroin or buying heroin. So they went to prison, and he was raised by his grandmother. And he describes it as being raised Chicano by his grandmother. Isn't that insane?
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Because I did see somewhere that he was raised by his grandparents, and you always kind of wondered. You just, not to assume, but you think, okay, well, something probably was happening with the parents, where the grandparents will step in and raise the kids, including Ronnie Ray Riot. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then initially he was not called Baby Bash. He was called Baby Beesh. You know why?
Baby Beesh. This is a really cool story too, because it's about a car. He's named after a type of car, and it was the number one bot car in the Chino world.
That's true.
The Mitsubishi.
That's
Mitsubishi.
True.
So he was called the Beesh. Baby Beesh.
So he said growing up in Vallejo, the reason why he was never took sides in the gangs is because he played basketball, and he played basketball on both sides of the bridge, which I guess that means both sides of Vallejo. So he was never like, oh, I claim this side, or oh, I claim this side. He said that he was born on the bridge. So I thought that was super interesting. And he said that Too Short used to drive past his high school and spit game at girls. He went to Hogan High School in Vallejo, by the way. Yeah.
Wait,
isn't that crazy?
Wait, so it was Too Short a few years older? Yeah, he was, huh?
I mean, I don't know, dude. Because, is Too Short our age?
I think he's a couple years older. I think so. Well, maybe right around the same age.
None of my business what Too Short's doing with them nasty raps and those underage ladies. Neither here nor there. Let's get away from that so we're not indicting Too Short. But I didn't say it. Baby Bash said it. I'm being totally honest with you guys. Then he started hanging out with Too Deep, the guys that wrote Back to the Hotel. And that's where he'd hang out in the studio. And when he'd hang out in the studio, he'd just write. He'd just start writing. And they were like, yo, man, you should start rapping. And he was like, well, and so he said, when you're in high school, you're a good basketball player. You think you're going pro. When you get to college, you start playing basketball, you realize you're not going pro. So you know what he did next?
Started rapping.
Nope, he sold something, Adlai. What do you think it was?
I'm going to say something illegal.
This is true. You know what it was, don't you?
He got in the meth game, huh?
That's true. Yeah, he got into crystal meth. Baby Bash started selling crystal meth. He sold 0.5 pounds, dude. That's how big this cat got.
Wow.
Yeah, he said he was third down the chain. And this was from a interview that I saw with Vlad TV. So this is not something I'm just making up off the dome or anything like that.
Okay.
But it's almost good that had happened, because at that point his room got raided eventually, and so he ended up going to Houston to get away, so that way he wouldn't have to worry about the police. But before that, while he was hanging out with Too Deep, they started a group, and that group was called Partner Deuce.
Partner Deuce. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Partner Deuce. Do you know who produced Partner Deuce?
Partner Deuce, was it Kid Frost or was that later?
Nope, that was later. Somebody else though, and somebody we met.
Was it Johnny Z?
It was Johnny.
Was it
Z.
Johnny Z? Okay.
Yeah, Johnny Z produced Partner Deuce. But here's the thing: they got paid $85,000 from Big Beat Records. Yeah, $85,000 from Big Beat Records as their sign-on bonus for their first album. But Johnny Z already had attorneys, so he knew how to work the whole deal out, and he got 50 of the 85,000. Yeah,
Johnny Z, what are you doing, these poor kids, man? Come on, you had hits. One in the Bay, a couple little freestyle jams, right? Yeah.
So my man had to go back to selling that crystal meth, that gack, that scante. He had to get back to that scante. I learned all these words on Breaking Bad, bro. I don't know if you watch that show, but that show is dope. It's all about selling meth, just like our man Baby Bash. He was selling that scante, but his roommate got popped, homeboy. So his roommate got popped. Baby Bash was coming back to the crib, and he saw all the popo up there, and he was like, I'm going to Houston. And so he bounced, went to Houston.
Whoa.
Yeah. And he met up with SPM. So when he was in Punta Deuce, the nice part is they do lowrider shows. So they'd go out, they'd rap about this album on lowrider shows. And the guy, Mac Dre, I think his name is
Mac Dre. There's a Mac Dre in the Bay Area.
Yeah, from Too Deep. He was the other guy in Punta Deuce. I know I'm saying this
Partner
right.
Deuce.
Partner Deuce.
Partner.
Yeah, I'm saying this wrong.
What a partner.
Yeah. So he was the second guy in Partner Deuce. And So what they do is they go to these car shows, right? And they'd be like, yo, we just put out this album, and they'd be like, and he's like, yeah, dude, but I'll sing into the or back to the hotel if you let us sing our Partner Do songs. So they're like, okay, cool. At least we got the guy from Back to the Hotel coming to the car show. And car shows, you can get a lighter shade of brown or whatever. That's kind of a big thing, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
that was
boom.
a big hit. That was a big record.
Absolutely. So then my man went down to Houston, and that's where he met South Park Mexican and Kid Frost and the Funky Aztecs. Yes. And this comes to 2001. That's as far as we've gotten so far in the story, Adlai. Nobody's even heard of this guy yet. What do you think of this Baby Bash story so far?
Oh no, I think it's really interesting. Can I ask you a question? Because I'm thinking,
ask as many as you want. I don't know if I know the answers.
Now he rolled up. When you say his room, like his roommate, like they shared an apartment or something.
Yeah.
So he was walking up to his house, to his apartment, sees the cops, knows that it could be bad if he rolls up, so he just bounces, leaves.
As I understand the story from watching him on multiple interviews and reading a bunch of Wikipedia stuff, yes, that is exactly what happened.
That's crazy. But I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If you're doing if you got a half pound, probably ready to distribute
of that gack.
Yeah, you gotta bounce.
That's Conte.
Seems like the smart move. Now, why did he pick Houston? Is there a reason for that? Do you know? Or
not that I'm aware of, but I'm assuming he was linked up with the guys from the Lowrider shows.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
okay.
That might have been it, because he said when he first met Kid Frost, he slipped him his tape and was like, yo, you got to check this out. And Kid Frost was like, whatever. And even Baby Bash was like, oh, dude, this guy's like that. Like, he's like, I thought he was cool, but now I think he's a, you know what?
Yeah.
Well, then he listened to him and was like, yo, can you write some hooks for me? And he's like, yeah. So maybe he invited him to Houston, to be totally honest with you. I can't figure that part out. But what I can tell you is him, South Park Mexican, the Funky Aztecs, and Kid Frost, they all linked up, and they made an album called Savage Dreams in Houston. So it's called Savage Dreams. Okay. Now, in 2001, though, unfortunately, something happened to Baby Bash's like #1 connect, which was South Park Mexican. Do you remember what happened?
Yes, and it wasn't pretty.
Nope.
It was well, this is what I heard too, because I checked some of the notes you sent me and everything. And I remember this too, because at Hot 98.3, now South Park Mexican was huge in Houston, huge in the Midwest, and he was underground. I mean, not signed to a major label at all. It was all just Dope House Records.
Dope House Records, exactly. Yeah.
He was on this record label that he built, and I even remember being like, the song we played on Hot was "What's My Name." What's my name? SPM. And you're like, hey man, this guy's pretty good. I remember playing the song and being like, this is a great song. Yeah.
South Park Mexican. That wasn't his jam though, dude. His jam was that one that went, oh my, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody kept putting something in the air. Like that was his jam. Like, but apparently now this is still seemingly some form of alleged, according to Baby Bash.
Mm-hmm.
He slept with a 13-year-old, South Park Mexican. Well, and I'm pretty sure they probably took a paternity test and all that because she got pregnant. And South Park Mexican went to jail, folks, for 45 years. 45 years in the hard clink. And I don't know if y'all know something about prison, but they don't like it when you do that type of stuff when you go to prison. So you got a hard time in front of you.
Yeah, yeah. Now, what I understand, not to get too deep into that story, but she was a stripper at a strip club is what the story is. I don't know if you heard that or not. So
that is,
I don't know. One thing we learned in radio, I mean, just, you're working at the club, but you still got to verify the ID. You know what I mean? You've got, and I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm being real because you've got to at the club, man, people, dare I say, people use fake IDs. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't want to get, it's more about Baby Bash today than anything else.
That's true.
SBM got signed to Universal, and it was like this ridiculous, signing. I mean, in the millions of dollars. Like, all right, Universal, and there was how many big ones? Universal, Interscope, Atlantic. There's all these big, huge labels, and Universal also bought the big timers and all those guys, the Little Waynes, all that stuff, and it was millions of dollars. So SPM, he was on the horizon of being huge, and I even
Pitbull.
Just insanely huge.
Yeah, he would have been
already
Pitbull,
big,
yeah.
you know. But I mean, times it by 20. You know what I mean? 30, whatever. International, and Bash was there, and Bash wrote hooks for him. Bash wrote lyrics for him. Bash did songs with him. Bash was on Dope House Records, so he would have went to Universal, and he did. I think he still went to Universal and stuff too.
Well, funny you should say that, because in 2003, Baby Bash started running out of money, and he was freaking out. He's like, "Man, I need some of that money." And so somebody told him, "Why don't you write like a catchy club, sexy hit?" And he was like, "Well, that's not really what I do. You know, I kind of, my stuff's not really gang stuff, but it's more like street stuff. And like, just write like a catchy, clever song." And so he was like, "Okay." And that's when he wrote Sugar, Sugar, dude. You got me lifted, gifted, higher than the ceiling. Ooh, that's the ultimate feeling. Yeah. And he had his homeboy. What was that cat's name that could sing?
Frankie J.
That's right. He had his homeboy Frankie J,
yep.
who was also with Dope House Records, or with was it Dope House? Yeah, Dope House Records.
Dope House Records. Oh, he was okay.
Yeah.
So he was, because he's Houston. I know he's from Houston.
All those cats were all clicked up, bro. It's crazy.
Wow.
Like all of them. Yeah, all those cats that you think about, dude. All the way down to like, dude, and it's crazy because like he's talking about all these artists that he'd worked with, and you expect to hear like Mr. Capone and like stuff like that. Dude, he wrote hooks for Whitney Houston. Baby Bash did.
Wow.
Exactly.
I did not know that.
Worked with Mariah Carey, worked with J-Lo. Like, yeah, dude, this guy, like Baby Bash has done a lot more than you could think. But here's the most impressive thing I think he did. He kept control of his publishing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very smart.
So think about this. This is the No Limit era, right? And so like these were like essentially the Latino No Limits, the Mexican No Limits at the time. And so everything was independent. So for those of you who don't understand how the record game works, you have independent artists and then you have like label artists. And if you're found and then you're turned into a label artist, the label kind of owns you. And when I say they kind of own you, that means you can make as much money as you want. You probably aren't getting that many points on the record. You're probably just going to have to enjoy that sign bonus. And that's as far as it's going to go, or your advance. You know what I mean? Yep. Okay. But if you own all your publishing, that means you own every dollar of every time that song plays. Yeah. And you can lease that publishing to the record company, but he owns his publishing. Isn't that phenomenal?
Yeah. Labels, there's a reason that they're so successful. Is because, you know, I mean, I remember even reading about like Madonna. She's obviously, how many records has she sold? Millions upon
Michael
millions.
Jackson. I heard about Michael Jackson, but go ahead.
Yeah, and she fought for like getting 10% of sales, and you're thinking like, where's the other 90% go? You know what I mean? To the label, you know, promotions, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you're thinking like, wait, the content, you create the content, you are the look, you are this image, you're everything about this record that's coming out, and you only get 10%. Ridiculous. But you do that where you own the publishing. It's like, hey man, I'll tell you this. Well, I'm keeping 90%. I'll pay a couple of people, but I'll take care of promotions. I'll take care of distribution. And luckily in the 90s, that's where it really blew up. You mentioned No Limit, Master P, genius at that. And he knew how to get his product out and kept a majority of the cash. And good for Baby Bash doing that.
And then that was the era too, when you think about it, because CDs were being sold. And then on top of it, you also have you own your publishing. So like there's real money in radio at that point. There's real money in records at that point. You know what I mean? So it's phenomenal. Our old boss, that was his shtick, was he would just buy publishing rights for all these different old artists. Remember Brenton Wood?
Wood?
Yep. I do. Brenton Wood. And I was like, dude, that poor guy probably sold you that publishing for $1,500. God bless him, and Paco likes him.
Saw him in concert back in 2019. Brenton Wood headlined. Yep. All
right. Well, you know who I've never seen in concert? Let's get back to this dude, Baby Bash.
Yes.
So anyways, so Baby Bash kept all his publishing rights. He is worth $6 million today. He was asked, how much Sugar probably made him, and he said most likely over $5 million. I couldn't tell you. He said over $5 million, straight up clean American money for over $5 million. Then he had that song "Baby I'm Back." You remember with
Akon?
With Akon, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm back. Let me hit it. Now I'm back. Let me hit it. I was gone for a minute. Now I'm back. Let me hit it. That's the most romantic thing you can tell a lady,
Baby,
right?
I'm back. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So that song, he made money on the CDs, he made money on the publishing, and he made money on the ringtones.
That's right, because ringtones were huge in early 2000s.
Dude, he was in the perfect era of music.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I know, huh? And now he just constantly tours. Speaking of which, Adlai, you want to talk about
September 18th, Stramler Park here in Bakersfield. Get your tickets at AXS.com. Baby Bash is going to be there. That and that's going to be a great show because you talk about that. Cyclone was another huge hit he had that, I mean, amazing record.
Was that the one with J-Lo?
Move Your Body Like a Cyclone. T-Pain. That was with T-Pain.
Oh, T-Pain.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Now here's my next question for you, though. Are you guys going to live stream that show or no?
We're not allowed to.
Oh,
artists, the publishing, whoever owns the publishing they're saying it because we talked about it and we're like, hey, what about streaming it on whatever? They're like, no, we can't because people watch it for free, for most of the time.
Yes,
and people,
that's right.
And it's the artist. The artist, want a piece, but even more importantly, the owners of the publishing want a piece of that money, no matter what it is.
The station would look so big if you broadcast it on YouTube, even. You know what I mean? All right,
we'll pipe it through the Chino Brothers channel.
Just have your cell phone. Just like, hey, it's Adlai from the Chino Brothers. Just extra content for you. Here we go. Hey, look, I'm backstage with Baby Bash. Dude, you got to do at least one of those. Just record yourself walking back. Be like, dude, look, I'm backstage. Look, there's Baby Bash over there. All right, Chino. And then hang up like that. Like, even if you don't get a shout out or something, do at least a little bit of backstage stuff. So that I'll edit it. I'll do everything. I'll make it look beautiful. I'll put it up on the Chino Brothers. All right, come on, let's wrap up this Baby Bash. We got a little more things to do. 2011, Baby Bash got arrested
with Paul Wall.
With? That's right.
Paul Wall. Yep, that's right. And you think about it now, it's kind of funny for what they got arrested for because now it's pretty much legal wherever you go. They got busted for smoking weed.
Well, so in 2011, California had medical marijuana, but the medical marijuana laws were super lax. And Baby Bash had come out with a strain of his own marijuana. For some reason, he thought it would be a good idea to be in Texas to smoke it, though. So him and, Paul Wall went to a head shop and smoked everybody out. But all that being said, could you imagine if, your homeboy texted you and he was like, yo, Paul Wall and Baby Bash are here selling Baby Bash's strain, smoking with us. Dude, you go. Dude. I know
Ronnie Ray got his own bud.
Yep, he's got his own. He's got his own. He's got his own strain of marijuana. Guy's an entrepreneur, dude. You got to give it to Baby Bash. When we were first talking about it, I was like, I'm gonna clown this guy. One hit wonder, blah blah blah. Then I started realizing, I'm like, oh yeah, this dude actually has a lot of hits. Then when I started realizing who he was as a street guy, a business guy, all those things, I'm like, dude, you got to give it to Baby Bash. Baby Bash.
Yeah, definitely, no question about it. Yeah, because he's in the weed game. He's got what they talking about, the pre-rolls. I don't know much about it, but they're talking about he was the first one to do pre-rolls. And I'm thinking it's a 10-pack of joints. I don't know. That's pre-rolled. So you don't have to mess with it. Right.
Not only does he do pre-rolls, he does pre-rolls in really cool individual packages. So you can put one in your pocket and just drive down the road with it like a Crystal Light package. You rip it open and your pre-rolls in there. Boop, there you go. Genius. Fire up the gangi. Fire up the Ganji Mahish.
Oh my gosh,
I think he's a genius. But more importantly, one of the two of us has met him, and that's you, Adlai. So tell us all about meeting Baby Bash, dude. And you're going to meet him again. Hold on. Tell him how much respect I have for him when you meet him again. And tell him that I know all about all these. You can tell him all these stories, and he'll be like, wow, you really studied up on me. Be like, my boy Sketch did. He really appreciates who you are.
Mr. Ichimura really did his homework on it.
Come on, baby.
True story. Now, true story because first of all, back in Tucson, Hot 98.3, he did a show. It was Baby Bash, Frankie J, and Big Gemini was the artist. And artist and Gemini had a great song. And now that you talk about how much Baby Bash wrote, he probably wrote the song for him because I felt like it was a smash record. And I can hear it in my head. I can't tell you what it's called, but it was a great record. And yes, back in the day, they came through the studio. And while I was on the air, I'm going to pull us off so you can see us.
You can't hear it. You can't hear us when you pull us off.
So just take a look.
Look, you can see Adlai right there and Baby Bash to his left. There he is.
Yeah.
I know Adlai looks a lot younger. You know,
because I was a lot younger. How do we pull us off of here? Like that?
I got an idea. Let's see. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Let's try this one. Nope, try this one. No, it doesn't do it for us.
Maybe the way we got it set up. Yeah, it's a little bit different.
It is what it is. But here's the thing. You guys got to see the picture for a good 3 seconds, so you know it wasn't photoshopped. And why would we Photoshop it? But that being said, look at that. Baby Bash. Was he high? Because he looks high right there, doesn't he?
Probably. He wasn't shy about smoking. He was not shy about it. So
he was like blazing like with everybody, like, hey, how's it going? I'm just gonna smoke marijuana here in a public place. Was he like was he one of those cats?
Pretty much. He's like, yeah, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Dude. Well, so when's the concert now?
So September 18th here in Bakersfield, Stramler Park. Tickets available at AXS.com. Support Baby Bash. Go buy your tickets out for that show. And I'll be over there too. And ready. Yeah, bunch. It's going to be a great show. Perfect show. Huge lineup too. I mean, In Too Deep's going to be there as a matter of fact too. So it's going to be.
Are you serious? So it's In Too Deep.
You got In Too Deep, Baby Bash, Amanda Perez, which we've met her. We met her. I'm sure we met her. She had I Pray was a big song. She had a couple great songs also from, I think she's from Indiana. We'll have to do one on her. But she's a great artist.
Was that the one that I drove up the side of the road in my truck?
No. But okay. That girl I can picture, but it's driving me crazy. That is, but I got the radio brain kicks in still to this
All right, don't worry about it. Baby Bash, nothing but love for you, baby. God bless you, and I hope that you have a great show with In Too Deep, some other lady I never heard of, and someone else who just got in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and shouldn't have been there. But anyways,
yeah, I gotta say what's up to the Fountain Valley homie Charlie Rutherford, bro. Can you cruise me a smoke? He's one of the homies too. What's up, Charlie? Thanks for watching, man.
He used to say that. Can you cruise me a smoke,
bro? Can you cruise me a smoke? We might have to do a podcast about this guy, Charlie. Yeah, he was pretty.
That reminds
me of really good dude.
That reminds me of when Thomas used to say, "Can you cruise me a bun?"
That's right. Charlie started that.
Gooch Gatlin is boner. He says, "I want to be on your podcast. I think about what you would interview me about. The Chino brothers with the Gooch. Nothing." Perversion. That's what we interview about. All right, let's get back to this. So yeah, Baby Bash, In Too Deep, some lady I've never heard of. September what day?
September 18th. And real quick about Charlie, real quick. Charlie knew when Charlie would pick us up when me and J-Rock would DJ sometimes. So shout out to you, Charlie, you remember that too. He'd pick us up at the house parties, you know.
And we're doing that, Charlie. Adler's gonna get you backstage to meet In Too Deep.
Hit me on the DM, man. But you got to cruise me a smoke if you come through.
Kidding. Just kidding. I'm not committing Adlai to that. I was just kidding. I did it to be a blank hole.
Good times.
I can't tell you, Charlie. That's between you and Adlai. But that's neither here nor there. All right, come on, man. We got to wrap this up.
Okay.
We got one other story, and we're almost on time to wrap up. I don't think we're gonna make it, but
no, that's okay. So because there's a few things we wanted to talk about too. Because we got now. Are we going news?
Well, it's up to you. I say we go news.
I think we go news because this is interesting. And here's another thing about Too Strong when we're at Too Strong and Poppin', living above the Rialto Theater. I love Trick Daddy's first album. CD. I had the CD, probably got it at Zia Records used, but it was a great CD, and I love Trick Daddy. Then he blew up.
That was when it was Trick Daddy Dollars.
Trick Daddy Dollars. You're right. Yeah. Nice. But I loved it. I love that CD. I played it all the time. And he obviously blew up because he had Nan. You don't know Nan?
Oh yeah.
Sent up me. And we played that at the club too. We got grimy with it.
His big one was Take It to the House though.
Take it.
It's for my people all around the world.
Yeah.
This one
great
goes
song.
out for all the boys and girls. Take it to the house. That song was the club lighter. Like you put that one on, dude, everybody went out because it was Wild Cherry, I think it was that
the
he
sample? Something like that. But yeah. Wild Cherry was play that funky music, white boy, right?
Yeah, but that song was my boogie.
Oh
shoes.
yeah, yes, you got it,
dude. Oh my gosh, but Take It to the House, man. That song was amazing. Like, and so Trick Daddy, 90s icon. I mean, I really respect his music. What are we gonna say about this guy? How cool he is, or what?
He's cool, and he's always been that type of dude that seemed to just give it to you straight. You know what I mean? Didn't sugarcoat or anything. He was always like straight up with it. Now, what got him into trouble, and we talked about this, Mike, backstage. We talked about Clubhouse, right? And Clubhouse, it's an exclusive social media, kind of meets Zoom. You can't just pop into a Clubhouse. You got to be invited.
So for those of you who don't know about Clubhouse, you have to be invited to Clubhouse and you have to have an iPhone. You can't have an Android. And if somebody doesn't invite you, you can't join that social media network.
Yeah. So he was on a Clubhouse. What you would think is private to the people that are only invited. But word got out what he said. Started talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce and said, well, Beyonce can't sing and Jay-Z can't rap. Whoever said he's the best rapper, he's not. So basically, and you know Beyonce got fans.
Holy
lot of fans.
What do they call themselves? The Beehive? Yeah.
The Bayhive. Yeah.
By the way, if you guys are our fans, you're called the Chinitos.
The Chinitos.
That's if you're a Chino Brothers fan, you're called the Cochinitos. How about that?
I love it.
Yeah. So that's what we're already taking it right now. If you're a fan of the Chino Brothers, you're a cochinito. That's it. So anybody who wants to come here and talk on our show or whatever, if you've got a really cool backstory with lots of celebrities, you'll probably make it. If you don't, we'll talk about you. But all that being said, you're a cochinito. Oh, my little cochi. All right, Trick Daddy, man. You know what? Okay. Is there anything else from the news story? I'm sorry, I took us off the news.
Then after the fact,
flop it up.
I was reading that thing, and he said, "Well, they can't sing." How did I lose the picture? Is it right here? Oh, here we go.
I got you.
I thought I hit the red setting, but he said, Trick Daddy says Beyonce can sing but can't sing like Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston.
Oh,
well, also. Chris Brown is the closest thing we have to Michael Jackson. So
that's what he said?
Yeah. So he's opinionated, right? I mean,
but is he do you believe, all right, do you think that Jay-Z can rap or no?
I think Jay-Z's like top 5.
Yeah, I think Jay-Z's
lyrically speaking, MC. You know what I mean?
He's an amazing
and
MC.
Yeah. I mean,
all right, top 5. Who's top 5? Go ahead.
You got to go with the Biggie and the Tupac are in there, for me, I mean, Cube's up there.
Oh, dude.
Jay-Z's up there.
What about Talib Kweli?
See, all those dudes. Pharoah Monch was one of my favorites. I mean, you talk about Dilated. All those underground dudes were so good too. There's a lot of really, really dope MCs out there. And Trick Daddy, again, his first album, his underground independent stuff was really good. And then Nan was a great record. It's tough.
Did I mess up our screen, by the way, Adlai, when I pushed the button?
I don't know, because it's not coming back up for some reason.
Let me see. All right. Try it again. Let's see. I might have messed this up. I apologize. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering why that didn't come through. But everybody's got a right to their opinion and stuff too. Chris Brown, the closest to Michael Jackson. Well, that's going to piss off some Michael Jackson fans. But Chris Brown.
What about Bruno Mars, dude? I think Bruno Mars is closest to Michael Jackson.
That's a good call because the dude's super talented too. Great music, can dance.
Phenomenal dancer. He's got that real nice smile. You know what I mean? Real appealing to all the folks. You know what I mean? And Filipino.
Yep. And Filipino. Yes.
So
now, what would you? If you're a Beyonce fan, you know, what's the retaliation to Trick Daddy? I mean, come on, is he selling albums? You know,
Well, I'll say this: if Trick Daddy says that about us, what are the cochinitos gonna do?
Yeah, no, I don't know. No panda for you, homie. Real talk, man.
Oh man, that took me back to when you wrote that stupid thing on the Hot 983 website where you said that your family invented the
Orange chicken.
Yeah, Pet Express.
Hey, R-Dub gave me props for that, but you know what's funny? I tried to look for that because dude, he kept bugging me.
Thing.
I need a bio.
That's
I need a bio. You're like, dude, whatever, dude. No, I need a bio. And I'm like, dude, he kept bugging me. Just one day, I finally just went off and just like, dude, we came over on a boat, blah blah blah, and he loved it. It was up there. It was under my bio, and he's like, man, that was so great, so great to read. And he wrote one about another guy.
Right, I'm putting us back in dual screen again.
Yeah, that's fine. We get sidetracked. My bad. But
that's all right.
Yeah, I wrote about DJ Concept getting losing his foot to an alligator. I didn't write that one. But
all right, so Trick Daddy, okay, MCs. Trick Daddy says Jay-Z's not a good MC. I do think Jay-Z's a dope lyricist. I think he writes good lyrics. I don't care. You can call me a sucker, sell out, whatever you want. And I also would put Cube on the top. Talib Kweli. Nas, you know what I mean? Like, so that's the thing. But there is that lyric by Talib Kweli I think is amazing where he says, if lyrics sold, then truth be told, I'd probably be as rich and famous as Jay-Z. But I like to write my rhymes with common sense. Next best thing, I'll make a record with common sense. And that's a song that him and Common did together.
Okay. Yeah, because Common was called Common Sense at one time. Yeah.
It was dude, that like that's the problem is those guys, man, their music, oh my gosh, moves the soul. When you listen to Talib or Common, it's just like, ooh.
Yeah. And there's a group now that oh my gosh, it's driving me crazy. I'll think of it in a second. And I just got into their stuff maybe a year or two ago. And it's the guy from yeah, dude, I suck.
Well, while you think of that, let me tell you right now, Trick Daddy sucks. He's not that good a rapper. That song was a good club hit, but so's freaking the chicken dance, bro. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm being honest, dude. Like, go ahead. It's a good vibration. That's another one. It's a good vibration. I'm not going to say that group's good. That group sucks. What was the other one? CNC Music Factory. What'd they sing? On
to make you sweat.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and dude, that was probably a banger in 1981 or whenever it came out. Like, sure. But here's the truth. You suck as music artists. Trick Daddy, guess what, dude? Yeah, man, you had a banger. That song I will still play today. I love that banger. You suck as an artist, dude. You're not fun. You're not that good. Trick Daddy Dollars. Come on, man. Whatever, bro. You were one of them dirty South cats that wasn't in the Dungeon family. God bless you. I ain't mad at you. But don't be clowning Jay-Z, dude. And yeah, the Beyonce Beehive or whatever. Dude, those people are vicious for blood, bro. Those people, like, they hold on to it like Trump supporters. They do, man. Like, they hold on to it. They're just like, oh, it's like, man, I think, I honest to goodness, think Beyonce might be a little bit Britney Spears crazy right about now. How dare you say that? But I'm telling the truth. You know what I mean? Like, I personally did not say that. If someone else were to say that to them, they would get mad. But, like, the Beehive, whatever, it's like, come on, bro. But here's the thing. We're talking about them.
That's exactly what I was going to say. We're talking about Trick Daddy. He made these comments and he's coming off, he's trying to, moonwalk out of there with something that's kind of like, well, she can sing, but she can't sing. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, okay, you're trying to get out of it because I don't know, having the Bayhive mad at you. It sucks. But again, you're right. They're talking about him and he's like, sweet. Hey man, Nan is the top 10 download this week. Sweet. I'm getting paid again. You know what I mean?
When was the last time we talked about him? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, a long time ago. Take it to the house, probably when he came out and stuff too.
God bless him, man. You're kind of a weirdo, Trick Daddy, but God bless you.
Yeah, and the group is Company Flow, LP, and Killer Mike, and they have some new stuff out, and it's on the tip of my tongue the name of their group, but it's pretty cool. Run the Jewels. That's the group. Yes.
So I should listen to Run the Jewels is what you're
check
telling
them
me.
out. Yeah, check them out.
Okay.
I like them.
Is this like when you told me to listen to Kendrick Lamar?
Totally different style. Totally different.
Is this going to be good?
I'm going to say I'm gonna say
you know what
like
it is.
I think you'll like it.
Kendrick Lamar is to old people today what Pearl Jam was to old people when we were young. Like, there's always that 50-year-old who's like, yeah, man, I just heard that Pearl Jam cut with, Leonard Skinner, man. It was good. And it's like, yeah, bro, don't sit next to me at this bar. People can think I'm as old as you are. Please don't. I have a receding hairline, man. I'm going bald. I don't want people to think I'm your age. Get away from me. That's how it is now. And people are like, I'm into that Kendrick Lamar. And I'm like, why? It's garbage. Just be honest with yourself.
and when you're younger, we didn't have anything. You don't have anything to compare it to, I guess, because hopefully my son will, I have him listen to old school and stuff too. And when he's a little bit older, still a little too young for the Ice Cube, the NWA stuff, but when he's a little older, I want him to listen to it because I felt like, yes, there's a lot of bad words, but it was really good music. It was really moving. It was really inspiring, and it was
phenomenal. That's a hard one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my kids and Ice Cube because Cube is phenomenal. Me and my kids dance every morning before they go to summer camp or every morning before they went to school. We dance to one song, and probably every, I'll say fifth song, I put an old school hip hop song on. Do you know what song I played for them the other day? I don't even know if you know this track.
Huh?
Sir Mix-a-Lot Buttermilk Biscuits.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Buttermilk biscuits.
That is, put that on for your son and dance with him. That is the best hip hop song for a kid because it kind of has that gerbil thing or hamster thing or whatever, you know what I mean, what the kids were into, and like kind of has that like Baby Sharky kind of thing. It's dope, dude. I love that song, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, that's neither here nor there. Trick Daddy Dollars, you suck. Sorry, homeboy. You should be embarrassed of yourself.
Hey,
honest to God.
What about Square Dance Raps or Mix-a-Lot?
Oh, I play that for him too.
Okay.
But dude, don't. And then I played Jam on It by
Nucleus.
Yeah,
great
Nucleus.
song.
That's right.
Heck yeah, great track.
Not the. I was about to call them the Jam on Production Crew because that's what Cosmo D calls them.
Yeah.
All right, we got that knocked out. We got a clapper shout out of the week. What do we got? Adlai.
All right, you guys ready? Now check the volume on this because if it's loud, sorry.
There you go. Good job.
Yeah, well, let's shout her out first. Is that okay?
Go for it, Ad. Tell us all about it.
Big shout out to @ShinyHouse. She is now part of the Chino Brothers shout out page on. So make sure you follow us on Clapper. Be a part of this because we want to shout you out too because it's our way of showing love to you for showing love to us.
And here's the thing: anybody who wants to be on the Chino Brothers podcast, make a clapper about us and add us about it, and we will play the whole clapper. In fact, you can ask us questions; we'll answer them in the podcast. If you want to be on this podcast, make us a clapper. I promise you'll be on the clapper, or you'll be on our podcast. Do you agree with me, Adlai?
I totally agree. Keep it clean though. We'd appreciate it, but
that's true.
Get as raw as you want. I mean, but keep it clean. I'm just thinking of some of the names I'm looking at in the comments. I'm like, let's not be too open with it, but that's okay. Yeah, do it. Absolutely. I would love to see a Chino Brothers shout out from you on Clapper. That'd be great. Right. That'd be amazing. Do you want me to play this clip or
play a couple seconds of it?
Okay. It might be super loud because I was checking the levels.
Do you hear that noise? That's what I woke up to this morning. I hear this noise at work. I've only gotten like a few hours sleep and I'm exhausted. The guy's outside cutting the tree. He's been asking my neighbor to cut that tree for a couple of years now, and finally, yes, you showed watch this.
Oh yeah, it is loud.
Yeah, it's kind of loud. Yeah, okay, so I wasn't tripping.
Is that the guy's radio that's that loud, or did she just put that music in the background that loud?
I think she put the audio in after. I don't know. @ShinyHouse, let us know.
Well, @ShinyHouse,
yeah,
we have nothing but respect for you, and thank you for joining the Chino Brothers Shout Out Club.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate you for doing that. No doubt about that too. And
Adlai, real quick,
yeah.
How's the new 4.7K or 5.7K camera treating me tonight? Do I look more 4K? Because if I do, I'm getting you one of these cameras. Has it spun around too much?
No, not at all. It wasn't like at the shop last time.
All right, we're going 4.
I dig it.
We're going 4.7K, but speaking of 4.7K, here we go. I want to get 4.7K likes on 4.7K.
Yeah, 4.7K.
Dates for Adlai.
Followers.
All right, come on. Do we have any responses? Look at your bell. Are there any responses on that bell?
Let me see. We're talking about this. Everybody tagging us. Wait, did Earn Dollars comment on a post? Ooh, we'll save that for later.
And
Let's
you
see.
clearly don't look at your Facebook because I saw Earn Dollars commented on that post.
When was that? Oh, that was a day ago?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. What's up, Earn Dollars?
And then you
Let's
wonder
see.
why I haven't got him on the show yet. I'm trying to get him on the show. Maybe respond to his phone calls. Whatever.
He's too
All right.
busy.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
No, Dollars isn't busy. I called him in the middle of the day and we talked. All right, what do we got here?
Okay, I thought it was something about me posting or someone posted a comment to my comment. But, man, I can't. Can we compete with this game? Look at this.
With
It's
that?
a cat waving. How do you train a cat to wave like that? That's not even fair. I can't compete with that.
Should we go to the gifts and just look up Billy Madison and just post a picture of Billy Madison? That'll
Yes,
be your
can I do that?
response.
How do I do that?
Let's do it. Oh my! You are so bad at the internet.
GIF?
Click no. Sure. Type in Billy Madison. You are so bad at the internet. The one with the shampoo. The one with the
Where'd it
shampoo.
go? Want to touch the hiney? That'll get me in trouble. Cherish it. Where'd the shampoo one go? I just
I
saw
don't
it.
know. Scroll back up. Let's go to the top one. The top one was pretty funny too.
I like the dancing to Comic Chameleon. That was
Oh
good too.
yeah, that was like Tumble for you, dude. one's
Today, Junior. That
Yeah,
one.
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
It'll look right when she sees it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Meet your Philippines dating. Nice.
Number 2.
We need some-
We should leave. Nah, we got to leave them something. Or can we
Wait,
leave a
let's go
message?
back
or no?
to let's go back to the main page here. I think we're at the
Okay,
main page
let's see,
again
yeah.
now. Or did
That's
I
the one
see?
we just gave
went through
her
my
the
notifications.
Billy Madison.
Hold
Dude,
on.
you are bad at the internet, man. You are
I
awful at
know.
the internet.
I
You're
know,
on the
so
page
bad.
right now, dude.
No. This brought me here from my notifications.
Scroll down.
So look, it goes
Scroll down.
shared a
Keep scrolling.
group,
Keep scrolling.
new activity. Oh,
There-
this is on the page. Oh,
Yeah. So scroll back up. Scroll back up.
okay.
Scroll back up. All right, here we go. No, leave it. Leave it.
The homeboy.
Hey, Mikey, when I bought tickets to this Jake Paul fight, I thought it was a real fight. Now it's some sort of the Snoop Dogg dance or something. What am I doing at this fight? I'm pretending I'm the guy in that picture there.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to
No, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I did last week. Remember with the Russian guy?
Yeah,
Here we go.
do it again.
Scroll
Do it
down.
again. Do it again.
Here we go. Hey, yo, Mikey, when I bought tickets to this Jake Paul fight, I thought it was a real fight. And you take me to a Snoop Dogg concert or something like that. And who's taking my F-word picture? You taking my picture? Oh my gosh, dude, I let my kids watch the Chino brothers this week. Then afterwards, my son was watching something and somebody got kicked. And he's like, that mother effer just got kicked in his effing mouth. And I was like, where did you learn to talk like that? And I was like, oh, I'm the Chino brother.
Dude, that's so good. Yeah, this guy looks that, and that's kind of a weird picture for a dating.
Oh yeah, I
profile,
mean,
right?
like that dude looks like he doesn't even know he's getting his picture taken.
Yeah, or yeah, is it really him? That's what you
Yeah,
gotta
it looks
ask
like
yourself.
it looks like if you and I were walking in a coliseum, like we just got done watching a basketball game, and some dude was talking to a famous person, and we tried to get a picture of the famous person and missed, and we're like, let's put him on the Filipino dating website, see what happens.
That's totally what it is. Oh my gosh.
Look, and he got a response from a lady. What's she got to say?
Hello, widow woman from Philippines, Zamboanga City. Whoa.
Do you want to reply just to her? We can player hate on this guy.
Let's see. Well, okay, wait. What's his little thing say? Single day like oh, mechanical engineer. Hi.
Reply.
I run a successful Chino Brothers podcast.
See if you can reply to her. Can you reply?
Oh
to her?
yeah.
That guy's a sucker. That guy's a sucker.
I'm just gonna put be careful. Sometimes things on the internet aren't what they appear to be.
Or maybe married. Put that. Or maybe married.
Ooh. Yeah. He's gonna hate me.
Well,
to be #married.
I guess that guy's not going to watch the Chino Brothers then.
I'll put
See that.
#married.
All All right, let's do 3 more of these and wrap it up.
Okay.
Because we're pretty much almost on time. Oh, look at this nice lady. What do we got going on here? She looks old enough to talk to you, right?
18. Heck yeah. No, let's go to the next one. She's so young. So young.
Hi, I was here for the under 18-year-olds. Funny story. I look exactly like Jared from Subway because I am Jared from Subway. Hence why I'm looking for the under 18-year-olds.
Oh,
anyways, those sandwiches still make you fat. Can't you tell? I got fat back when I was in prison. They're letting me out in the next couple weeks. Me and SPM had the same lawyer, if you get what I'm saying. And I'll be selling sandwiches at Subway now. There you go. Bang, dude. Right off the dome. Right off the nugget.
How'd
Bang.
you do that? That's so good. Oh, here we go.
All right, let's leave this one. Let's leave this one a nice.
She gets a
comment.
nice comment. A nice
what do you
comment. Let's see.
You want to come off the dome with it?
Oh, wait, I'm just looking right here. The comment above says "Mommy Milkers, Milky Mamas." Do you see that? I don't know if you can see that.
No,
that's what it says.
No respect.
Yeah.
We've been trying our hardest to put nothing but respectful comments here.
Mommy Milkers, Milky Mamas. What does that mean?
That's not very nice.
It's inappropriate, dude.
Inappropriate.
Seriously.
So we're going to tell her something that is appropriate. What are we going to say?
I need lyrics to. You
want me to help you?
Yes. What's the Sublime song about the? It's always 10 feet overhead. Grab
I don't know what song you're talking
underneath my bed.
2 pints of booze. Tell me you a bad fish too.
Are you a bad fish
too? Ain't got no
money to spend.
Ain't got no quarrels with God.
Ain't got no time to get old. Lord knows I'm weak. Want somebody get me off of this reef. Okay, start that over.
Baby, you're a big blue whale. You're not gonna just look it up. You're gonna
let me copy and paste it. Hold on, guys. Yeah, that'll be the perfect one for this.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Are you kidding me? All right, I'm starting to loosen up. Baby.
Nice.
You know what it is? It's like we've gotten this far on the podcast and everything hasn't gone to crap yet. So I'm starting to feel like my fake studio is gonna work. When it started showing my actual bedroom, I was like, no, don't do that. You're ruining the illusion for people. But now I'm like, time to puff on some Delta 8 and enjoy myself.
Nice. Yeah. Are you a bad fish too?
Here's the thing. Mommy milkers, that's not very nice to say to a lady.
Dude, really? Can I just reply? Dude, really?
Yeah. Is that what you're going to put? Dude, really?
Dude, really? Dude, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that
makes you sound like Captain?
Dude, you gotta. Dude.
You know which Captain I'm talking about?
Seva.
Yeah,
yeah, that's maybe dude. Or okay, I'm gonna write, dude, dope lyrics.
Or no, put this.
Right.
Put this. I remember when I had my first beer. Just put. I remember when I had my first beer. That's it. I remember when I had my first beer. And that's it.
Boom.
Because that's the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If somebody tries to pull that on you, you immediately have to either submit or try to act like a tough guy. And then that just makes you look even dumber. You know what I mean?
Let's see if he answers. Yeah.
He might. Let's scroll down.
That is inappropriate. Hey, standing up for women. That's what the Chino brothers do.
100%.
Yeah.
Chino brothers believe in women's rights and equality for all women. 100%. Yep. And for a nice, pretty lady for Adlai. All right. Yeah. Wait. Here we go. Scroll down. Hey, don't know. Scroll down. Hey, no. Scroll down.
You want to picture the dude, right?
Yes. Hey, don't know if you like the Lakers or not, but definitely I do. Live in South Jersey, do a little hunting, bow hunting, only on the weekends. My cousin, he owns a restoration shop. It's, he's got the poker machines in the back, but nobody needs to know about that, all right? Listen, you come to Jersey. You have a good time with me. I understand it's going to smell like sewage, but doesn't the Philippines? I got you, sweetheart. Come down to Jersey. We're going to have a good time. How about that one? Was that pretty good? Was that pretty good?
That's great. That's amazing.
Thank
too.
you.
And
Thank you.
He's got the hat and the jersey to match. So
yeah.
So that's for real. Dude, it says Wish on there. Isn't that the website where you get knockoff stuff?
Or he's a DJ at Wish 99 FM.
Is that a station out there
in Pittsburgh?
Or Make-A-Wish kid.
And that's his wish that one of these Filipina ladies would date him.
Nice.
Dude,
Yeah.
Let's leave him a message. Scroll down.
I'm gonna put go Clippers.
No, put good luck, homie. Just put good luck. Go Clippers. Yeah, but that makes people mad when they really like a team.
Good luck, homie. I'll put Laker Nation. Hashtag
Yeah,
Laker Nation.
there you go.
Dude, that's Caleb. Come on.
All right, let's see what we got going on. Oh my gosh, look at this fella. You want to do this one, or you want me to do this one?
Well, you already got one?
Oh, dude, I always have one. I'll tell you right now, me and Sherilyn, we love people watching. So if we ever get dates, we'll sit and we'll people watch. And dude, Sherilyn's I want to say she's better than me. She's really good at this.
Let me give it a shot.
Go for it.
All right, ladies, check me out. I am a very professional businessman. Here I am in my office. That's in my garage that I've remodeled, so it looks very professional. Here's another one at my temp job when my home job doesn't make any money. Just in case you can see, I have a name badge so I can get in the door. And here's me at the park. You can see that I don't smile because I'm serious about my work and serious about my women. DM
That was
me
pretty good.
for investment advice or a date. Ha ha ha.
That was pretty good.
It looks like Daniel. Looks like your buddy Daniel, kind of, doesn't it?
Danny Fig?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he was watching.
The bottom right. Yeah, because I was thinking about that. Yeah, doesn't it kind of?
No, I don't think it looks like Danny.
No? Oh, okay.
Danny was watching. Oh. All right, I'll go. Ready? Ladies, I don't know if you've ever watched the television program Mr. Bean, but I won his outfit in an auction. I paid $42,000 for it, and I'm wearing it on the picture on the left. Here I am sitting on my sofa where you and I will spend a lot of time with my chloroform, or as I call it, funky cold Medina. Anyways, ladies, I'm over here in the park now, and I just got to be honest with you. I got to find a woman so my family doesn't find out I'm gay. All right, have a nice day. Done.
Too funny, dude. Too funny.
Put you down, son.
Dude, I'm noticing a trend here, though. There's more dudes on this now.
Oh, my gosh. You guys, you're ruining our, what? Come on now. But you got to give Dapper Dan something here. Dapper Dan's got it going on, bro. Look at Dapper Dan, dude. How are you going to compete with Dapper Dan?
Yeah, if you didn't know, ladies, the bow tie is making a comeback. And the purple and pink, perfect combination. Nothing says love and class in one outfit like purple and pink, especially with the pinstripe squares. We can play tic-tac-toe if we get bored on my body.
Your guys are always creepy.
Hit me up on the DM.
My guys are always sad. Your guys are always creepy. My guys, you ready? Hold on, I'll do them now. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Hello, my name is Sergey. You saw my cousin last week. My cousin was the goat herder. Anyways, I'm looking for a nice Filipino lady. I don't want too much commitment, but I can tell you this. I am a snappy dresser. This is my James Bond look. Ladies, please. I even put a special dot on my chin to look like I have special pimple. Ladies, please hit me up in the DMs. It wasn't as good. Yours was better. You beat me on that one. You beat me on that one.
That was a good one. Oh my gosh.
I couldn't tell if that was a beauty mark or if there was a bug on my laptop screen.
That's a mark.
Okay.
Beauty?
Yeah, dude, that's definitely drawn in.
If you want, but
definitely drawn in. All right. Oh, look at this. Now, ladies, my Mercedes. Come on.
She's a regular poster though.
Oh,
MRE.
good.
MRE. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Can I put hi, still waiting for that DM?
That's pretty good.
Still waiting. Waiting for that. Waiting for you in the DM. Wink, wink. There's our wink emoji.
Bro,
Gotta
I'm not
be.
going to teach you how to do that. I don't have that kind of patience.
Where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Finding the wink. Wink.
No, I definitely don't have that kind
There
of
it
patience.
is. Found it. Nice. Because the wink
What-
emoji
Wait,
says,
what did, just
I'm not
kidding.
desperate. It's like, I'm not desperate. I'm
Just
winking
kidding.
at you. Come on.
Yeah, put LOL afterwards. That's also
Oh,
something
too
you could
late.
write after. Oh, okay.
Too late. All right. We got to wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh wait, let's scroll down two more, just two more,
Okay,
and then
two
we'll
more.
wrap it up for reals. What do we got here?
Adam occurred. No
Nothing
comments
good.
at all.
Go
just
next.
Straight
Go
picks.
Oh, no comments.
Yeah, no comments.
No, go down. Forget that guy.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of competition here, Adlai, and
It's all dudes.
I haven't seen you put one picture up on this thing.
Yeah, what the heck? Can I
I'm
do
ashamed.
a screenshot right now? Can I do a screenshot?
I'm ashamed that you're not taking this as seriously as. Oh wait, what's going on here? Oh, it's a dude.
Yeah,
Look at this guy. He's not even wearing a shirt.
Whoa.
That dude's definitely stoned.
Gosh. Yeah, look
He's
what's he got in the
definitely
back.
stoned.
There's like some kind of are those snake cages or something.
Oh my gosh, dude! All right, come
What
on,
is
next
that?
one. Next one.
Yeah.
If we find a lady, then we bounce. There we go. Here we go. All right, what do
First
we got?
time. Okay.
Did she say first
Let's
time?
see.
It's her first time.
First time Copo Mag post. So first time probably posting. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let me think. Okay.
You ready?
Okay. Yeah, you got. Oh, I got something.
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
Unless you got something. You got something?
Oh,
or
go
no?
for it. Let me hear what you got. Because I'm thinking mine might be too much. Go ahead. Spit game.
I've been kissed by the rose on a grave. Wait, how does that song go? You know what I'm talking about?
Kissed by a
there
rose?
is yeah.
Seal. Is that
Yeah,
seal?
yeah.
Seal. From a rose. Kiss from a rose. Okay.
If you want to do one more after this, that's fine. But if not, we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
But give her the opening lines to "Kissed by a Rose" because that's going to be so funny.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea.
Yes, please.
You became the light on the dark side of me.
Yes.
Love remained a drug. That's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen?
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave.
The more I get to you of you, the stranger it feels. Yeah, that's hard to sing.
This is such a creepy song.
This is really weird. Now that I'm looking at the lyrics, holy cow! The heck, I'm not putting that.
No, put
I am.
it in, dude.
I am.
Dude, but when it was on Batman, like for some reason that was a romantic song, even though it's such a creepy song.
Whoa!
What do the lyrics say, dude? Read at least the first stanza.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remained a drug. That's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen?
Dude, this song is deep,
Whoa.
man.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the gray. Ooh, the more
that
I
was on a
get of
grave.
you. Yeah. The stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the gray.
Wow.
Whoa. Who was he married to?
The Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum from Americans Got Talent.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to do this? Or you want to wrap it up?
I was gonna do this one.
All right, yeah, because you had one that you said might be too much, but I thought "Kissed by a Rose" is the bomb, dude. That was
call.
pretty strong,
Good
wasn't
call.
it? Pretty
Good
strong,
call.
I think. I mean, I'm not trying to brag on myself, but I felt like that was pretty strong.
Yeah, I was gonna do Super Freak, but maybe that's too much.
No way, dude.
She's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't hate home to mother. She will never
dude.
let your spirits down once you get off the street. She likes the boys in the band. She says that I'm her all-time favorite. When I make a move to her room, it's the right time. She's never hard to please.
Man, you know the lyrics of Super Freak?
I'm
All I know is
reading and
she's
singing.
all right. She's all right. That girl's all right with me. Dude, that girl sounds like she's poison, dude. That like he's talking about Super Freak. It's like, bro, that sounds like poison. That sounds like the worst. At least Belle Biv DeVoe called it what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's funny. That girl. I'll go with that girl. I'm gonna go from here that girl is pretty kinky. Nah, I don't want to offend. That's gonna be. How about this?
Dude, that guy said nice pillows to the other lady.
How about she's a very special girl from her head down to her toenails.
Sure.
She'll wait for me at backstage with the girlfriends in a limousine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that little part right there. And then I'll pick you up later.
You think he wrote that song? You think he wrote that song about a real situation?
Like a groupie?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
All right, hold on a sec. What are you writing?
When can I pick you up?
No. You
Too
should
much?
write. No. Do you have any pictures of your feet?
I'll add that.
That's the best one. Do you have any pictures of your feet?
Any pics of your feet?
It's so weird if somebody would ask for that, don't you think?
Because it does say from her head down to her toenails.
That's true.
Okay.
All right, come on, man. Let's get out of this podcast.
All right, we got to roll.
I think we knocked this one out, and we're closing a lot earlier than we normally do. We're only a half hour over schedule this time. I'm telling you, bro, we're getting better and better. I think the camera worked. If you think the camera worked, I'll send the camera. Because, dude, look, I feel like it looks very professional.
Yeah, it dude. Your picture looks crisp. Mine looks a little like just grainy.
Yours is pretty crisp, but I'm telling you, I think this will take us to the next level, and then we start talking about real artists like Wyclef Jean or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't want to tease too much, but like Ja Rule.
Oh,
that was the dude. Redman.
All right, dude. So
Anyways,
check this out, you guys.
Don't tease too much.
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube,
Twitch,
Clapper, Twitch,
MySpace.
Follow us on all those things. Adlai still has the MySpace. I didn't pick that one up. And on top of it, don't forget, check out Adlai on Groove 99.3.
Groove 99.3.
Check out Adlai on Groove 99.3.com. Monday through Friday.
3 p to 8 p.
3 p.m. A 5-hour shift in drive time. This man is a monster. My God. Listen to Adlai. Groove 99.3, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 3 hours later over here. So he'd be here on from 6 p.m. to I don't know p.m. to 11 p.m. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you are in Pittsburgh, DM me. I'll do a shout out for you. I'll say what's up on the air. Ooh.
Oh, that's good. I like that too.
Definitely.
All right, neither here nor there. Come to Tiny Box Vape Shop for all your vape shop needs. We've got your disposables. We just got these brand new hide bars in. I don't know why it's see-through. Look at that.
Whoa, what the heck?
I have no idea why it's doing that. That is bananas. We got these brand new hide bars in. We got the banana ice flavor. We got the mango flavor and Juice Heads. We got a bunch of stuff from Juice Heads, and we're getting more new flavors from One Up this week. Coming in the next couple weeks, we will have the Drag Legend X. This is the most product placement I've ever done in a video.
Wow.
This is the Drag Legend X.
Dude.
And this is the rest of my bedroom, everybody. All right, you guys. That's it.
Hey, thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting the Chino Brothers too. Make sure you tune in. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. East Coast time. We'll see you next time. Chino Brothers.